So, very good morning, Shivani. How are you doing?
Good morning, ma'am. I am doing good. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So, before I further move into the conversation, I would like to know about you. So, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Shivani, and I am from Uttarakhand. And I have completed my graduation in Bachelor of Arts, and I completed one diploma and in software engineering. And I have gained interest in acupressure, so I completed one certificate in acupressure as well. And simultaneously, I have a YouTube channel too. So my channel name is Shivani Negi. And yeah, so that's pretty much about me. Thank you.
And that's a great introduction. And I've heard something new about your acupressure. I have never seen somebody saying that I have done diploma in that. So, how useful it is in real life?
Yeah, it is very useful. Like if you have some problem and pains, like headache,
Mhm.
and it works also like kidney stone problem because
Oh.
I treat my father, yeah, kidney stone. So I know some points, acupressure points. So on this point,
Mhm.
I do pressure and I use magnet. So in this way, my father got relief.
Wow, that's amazing. So, that acupressure also work for gallbladder stones, is it?
Yes, yes, it is work for all the problems.
Oh, wow. So, like without operation, you can get relief.
I don't means yeah, some pain you got relief, but
Okay,
in
not
some
only
situations
pain.
it is needed. So in this term, yes,
Okay, okay, okay. That's great. That's great. So, do you also want to know about me? Or are you already aware about my introduction?
yes, yes. I know because I watch your many videos, but
Okay.
still you give me a little bit introduction.
Okay. So my name is Karishma. I'm speaking to you from Gurgaon. As far as my education is concerned, I have done BCom and then LLB. So professionally, I'm an advocate now. I'm also mother of two children. Apart from that, I'm having a YouTube channel where I upload English conversational video and sometimes my solo video, and that is also my passion. That's pretty much about me. Yeah. So
Great to
today I
know.
want to ask you a few things as the podcast is about English. So I want to focus on the relatable things. So I have a few
Okay,
questions like how did you learn English? What inspire you? There are a few questions I have jotted down. I'm gonna ask you one by one. So the very first question
okay,
is this that I want to know your English journey. How did you start? When did you start? And what was your strategy?
okay. So I have started learning this language 2 years. Yeah, I think my 2 years is completed.
Okay, great.
Yes. And how can I start? Because I really wants to improve my communication for speaking practice when I talk with someone because I met many people and they speak English. So in this situation, I started learning this language. So when I go through on YouTube, so I watch many YouTubers like you and one more English Dihati,
English
this
will be
channel.
happy, madam.
Try to thrive. Yeah. So then I know, okay, there are many things. Then you have to improve this language, LSRW formula. You have to complete this. So then I started this journey, but somehow I'm not consistent in between some months just because of like shifting problem and many things. So in this way, I'm not consistent, but
I talk about now, like how do you practice English in your daily life?
yeah, now I practice
Okay.
listening. Sometime I give slotted with listening practice 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and active listening. I
Okay.
focused on active listening. Yeah, passive listening I do many time because I'm cooking.
But
Passive
you don't
listening, I
consider
think it's
that as a learning.
yes, because
That's
I
good.
think we just watch many videos on passive listening.
Hmm.
Yes. So active listening and reading practice I read a book and also I read like anything like any topic
Okay.
or like fitness topic whatever I like to read like obesity, why we feel obesity, like some problems. So I read Quora website, so these type of thing I choose different things for reading because somehow if I choose only book, so it get me feel bored
Mhm.
sometime, and it's like pressure on my mind to read. But then when I choose some different type of niche, so then I feel not like my time is going and I don't realize it. I
Hmm.
feel interested.
Right.
Writing is less. I don't work on my writing, and I don't know, like daily routine, okay, everything, but sometime it getting bored. Every day I write. I wake up at this time. I do this. So writing, I don't focus on writing, but yeah, otherwise these three things.
Speaking also?
Yes, speaking, yeah, speaking, for speaking I talk with like you and many people, yeah, on YouTube, on this type of platform, and sometime group, and sometime use English application which is free, is Fluency, Peer Up application. So
Yeah.
these two application I used.
That's amazing.
Shadow practice also.
Okay, that's great.
Yes.
So I think one thing you have mentioned really amazing, that you like to read different topics, because while you are reading different topics, you are coming across different vocabulary which we are not using in like day to day life. So whenever you are in a kind of situation where you have to use a kind of vocabulary, you are not going to stuck at that time because you are already habitual of reading like that. As you have said that I don't write because you feel like every day what should I write? So I think you can also start
Mhm.
writing those things which you are already reading. I mean, you just read that one paragraph and try to write it in your own words. It will help you organize your thought, or maybe it will improve your sentence formation, structure, and everything. But that is okay. Like everyone is not interested in writing, reading, because personally, even I haven't focused on these two aspects of learning English. I have learned it
Mhm.
just by listening and speaking, so that's fine. Okay, one more thing I would like to know from your side, that have you ever feel embarrassed or awkward because of your English?
Not embarrassed, but I feel, yeah, sometimes it's embarrassed also when I talk with someone and he or she speaks better English. So this time is also like I'm very confused. I speak or not. If I speak the wrong, so he or she will think why he don't know English.
Okay.
So this type of thoughts coming. Yeah.
Okay, and that's very natural. I think these kinds of thought comes to every English learner, especially in the beginning of their journey. When I still feel hesitant when I talk to the people like Nankumar sir from EnglishYaari, when I connect with him, I
Mhm.
always feel nervous. There is a kind of hesitation inside me, but I try not to show it on my face and I try to communicate properly. But I know that I am feeling a kind of hesitation. Oh, that is very natural, I think. Okay, like what?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any question, or like should I continue, or you have any question?
No, no, just only grammar questions.
Okay.
That's it. Like how can I start and how can I improve this type of question.
Grammar,
Yes.
okay. So
Okay.
basically, what do you feel that your grammar is good or not? What is your personal opinion about that?
My personal opinion is like sometime I think I used like not a good means tenses problem
Okay.
when somebody is correct me like my friend. So I feel.
Got it. Yeah, that's very natural in the beginning, because I have been facing this grammar problem for so long. But now at this stage, at least I understand that when I speak wrong grammar and when I am correctly speaking. So that is automatically comes like by time. One thing I would like to know from you, that when did you first realize the importance of English? Is there any moment in your life that you feel now English is must, I have to learn it?
When I like in this environment where
Mm-hmm.
many people speak English, and not many people but mostly some people, two three people, and you think if you speak this language, so it might be good. If you are not speaking, so it is okay. People not forcing you to speak English.
Right.
They will open both the language, Hindi and English.
Right.
Everyone knows Hindi as well,
Mm.
but still if you like speak English, so it become a very great quality in you,
Hmm.
and yeah, your impression and your personality
Hmm.
wise, so somehow you they feel okay, she knows something so in this language, and she knows this language, so in this term I feel this importance.
Hmm. Right. Actually, we should not judge people by their language, but somehow it is
Mhm.
happening in our society, especially in the country like India. If we speak English, people will respect us, people give some extra value and all. So that is there. And I think that is true because this is how we are growing up. And that is the only
Mm.
reason that we Indians are more fascinated to learn this language, more passionate. They just want to learn it and at any cost. So that's there. But the school system, especially if I talk about India, they don't focus much on speaking English. They are only focus on the subject wise, like you should understand reading, writing, giving exam. But when it comes to speaking, I think schools are not focusing on it, especially the government school. But yeah, private schools are improving now day by day, so I can
Yes,
include them. So what do you think that what changes can we bring in the schools or society to make English learning easier?
yes. Like, uh, means first of all, it's a very like it's not my anybody or my opinion will change everything. But still, like, if you like, if we just create this type of environment in our classroom
Classroom.
for English teachers, like, and is there any rule like this is half an hour class and everyone speaks English?
Hmm.
How much you know,
Hmm.
whatever, tutti frutti
Wrong.
and everything. Yeah, but you speak half an hour, that's it. So
Yeah.
I think in this way, and don't nobody judge anybody,
Hmm.
what nobody can judge. And so I think students will, this type of environment if schools create.
Yeah, even I have the same opinion. I was about to say that people should compulsory like to speak whole day English, but I think you give a better idea because if it is for half an hour, people will dedicatedly speak a lot and discuss in that particular half hour. And yes, the judgment should not be there because that is one thing that people don't open their mouth because they feel that if I'll open my mouth, I will say something wrong and people will start judging me. So
Mm.
actually, we need a kind of environment where nobody can judge us. And I think that AI applications are very great for that. These days,
Yes.
many people they're using AI application. We are just talking to them. They are correcting us. We don't feel embarrassed. We don't feel inferior that AI knows good English and I am not knowing it. But sometimes when we are talking
Mhm.
to somebody or the other people, we start feeling that comparison comes automatically. Like we started feeling like why I can't speak like her or he is speaking so good. So I think that AI has solved a lot of problem about English learning and even in
Mm.
many things.
Yes. Yes, and it helps also. Like now, Chat GPT we used,
Right.
so many things it helps. Somehow, I'm also using some days when we like when I like mean deep information of anything. So I just ask and they, so I will read. So in this way, it's very helpful.
Hmm.
Nowadays, people can't say. I think we don't like if they don't join any course, still they have the opportunity to learn this language.
Right. They can't say that they're not getting environment, there is no one to speak or practice with them. So those
Mm.
excuses are like lame excuses, I would say. Because earlier
Yeah,
we actually didn't have the environment when I was studying
yeah.
or when we were studying, but now we have a lot of options. Even if somebody on zero level, they can start learning English. And ChatGPT is such a helpful application, I would say. Even I'm using it every time for small task, even for the bigger task. And these days, even I ask my reports, like blood reports, it can also tell you that, oh my God,
Oh,
it's really amazing feature. I did not know earlier, but from last 2 to 3 times. Recently, my mother-in-law, she got her blood test done, and even MRI, spine, what do we call that? CT scan, and many things just to check her whole body. And I just click the pictures of those reports and I asked ChatGPT, give me
mhm.
your opinion, what is the problem in simple language? And it explained really well that everything is okay. There are minor problem in this, and that is only because of age. I was like, we don't even need a doctor now to consult a report. So, I mean, there are many things which ChatGPT can answer. Like if I'm feeling bloating or something, I simply ask what can be the reason of bloating. In my age is this, and tell me the reasons. So it defines very
Mm.
easily or very simple language. If you would ask to
Yeah,
explain in a critical or difficult language, it will give you the answer in the same way. That is one thing I really like about ChatGPT. Tell me, like
yeah.
other ways, how you are using ChatGPT for improving English. What you do?
Yeah, only this thing, like any topic, and sometime I like any sentence. Sometime I write in Hindi and just ask them translate to me in English. Like anything, like sometime just we speak Hindi because all the time. So
Right.
in this way I can use, yeah. And it's like level also. Sometime I check my level,
Okay. So
English
how?
level. English.
Okay. So have you
Yes.
ever tried that role play practice with ChatGPT?
No.
No? Okay, so it's a
Yes.
great way because my son is doing these days and I love watching him doing it. Because he just asked the conversation of like two people. Like he asks like a ChatGPT give me conversation about a restaurant where I am a customer and you are a person who is serving me food. This is how they create a conversation. One line is for ChatGPT, the rest of is for you. So it gives you a good speaking practice, especially for the beginners who are feeling very uncomfortable while speaking their own thoughts. They can first start with
Mhm.
the reading because while reading, but even after reading, you have to give your own expressions. एक होता है like read
Okay.
करना like in the way of robotic. You are just reading
Mhm.
without any expression, without that kind of communication is actually meaningless. But when you read with expression, that makes your word heavy, and people understand that okay, this is what you want to say. That's a good practice you can do. But I think you're already good with English. I don't find anything wrong with your English. You are quite fluent, comfortable, you're confident also. I am not seeing any kind of nervousness on your face. Sorry?
No, no, I'm nervous when I'm talking with you. Initial when the conversation start, I feel nervous.
You are feeling now, but you're not feeling nervous now because that smile makes you comfortable. I feel actually the people who smile very often, they are able to stretch a conversation for a long duration. This is what I have personally observed because that smile
Mm.
builds a connection between the two people. Even if you're not talking to them, if you're not even discussing anything, but just you give smile, other person is replying back, and that is a kind of communication. This is what I have recently researched. And I am about to create a video on about communication, and I want to make that video super powerful. And for that reason I'm researching for quite some days, and I'm learning a lot of new things about communication. I mean, it's not only about the words we speak, but it's about the body language, the more the how we put our thought in front of somebody, not in the words but through the expression, through the body language. So there's a deep
Mhm.
meaning of it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any question, you can ask me because my questions or my conversation is not going to end.
No, no. Like, yeah, in grammar, for grammar,
Hmm.
what's your point? How can like we learn easily and like not feeling bored?
Hmm.
And if you know some tips
So
and
how
tricks
do you
also.
learning grammar? First of all, you tell me that how are you learning grammar right now? What is your strategy? Then I will tell you mine.
Okay, okay. Like I'm not starting learning grammar as in a consistent way.
Hmm.
Whenever I feel, yeah, I speak the wrong tense and wrong word, like had, have, these type of things. So then I go through and I like correct my mistakes, only this thing, but not in my routine.
Hmm.
And I don't know any proper routine, and like how can I build this to, and is it like giving them much importance or not in the first priority?
Uh, grammar should not be your first priority because your first priority should be imitation, imitating people, that how they are speaking and what they are speaking. Understand the meaning of their communication through their gestures. Initially, when we talk to a kid, like 2-year-old kid, we ask, "Give me food." We show action. He doesn't understand my
Mhm.
word, the food, because he did not know this is called food. But just because we give that sign, he understand. Similarly, we should start listening to the short sentences, and especially where you can see the daily translation, like if somebody is speaking in Hindi and how you can say the same sentence in English. Try to speak that sentence multiple times, and that will naturally come to you after a certain period of time. This is what actually happened with me. So I used to watch a daily short videos. I used to learn few sentences in Hindi and then how to say them in English, and then I try to speak along with them, and then I try to
Okay.
use them in the real scenarios. Initially, obviously, every time you cannot be right while speaking those sentences.
Mhm.
You may make mistake. and that's fine. You can again check it, you can correct it. The same way you have told me that you write a sentence and then if you feel that it's not correct, you check it. That is the right way of
Yes.
learning grammar. I am not saying that you have to learn the tenses, but when you are learning, for example, I have been doing good. This is a sentence. So you can understand how to say this, like what is the Hindi sentence and how to say this in English. You can create similar kind of different sentences and then speak, right? For example, I eat roti. Related to eating, you can create multiple sentences. I eat this, I ate this, and also you can try to use one sentence in three different forms: past, present, and future. The simple one. I mean, if somebody is really beginner, they should start with that, and slowly and gradually they will automatically understand that how to say this thing in English. It is all about giving time, spending time, and practice more. The more you practice, the better you have become. So there is
Mm-hmm.
no shortcut of learning grammar, and if you will mug up so much in the beginning, you feel frustrated because you are not going to learn anything in that way. That is subjective grammar we have been studying in the school. We have been studying from school and even graduation, and whenever we have to write a application, there is a specific format. We used to write application in the same manner. But now when you learn speaking, you learn the art of communication, you know that how to exactly say the same thing in different manner with the same kind of perfection or professionalism. So, grammar, I think we should not worry about it. Just start imitating other people, start copying your favorite speakers, and especially the speakers who are speaking correct English in a slow manner with proper gestures and what do we say that articulation. So, if you will keep
Articulation.
copying them again and again, you automatically realize that okay, grammar is naturally coming to you. The day will surely come when you are speaking great sentences and you won't even realize that how did I know this. It's that naturally
Mm.
come to you, because same I have been noticing in myself. Earlier I
Oh,
used to feel very difficult to use has or have. I used to ask
okay.
clapping tutors where to use has, where to use have. I didn't understand anything, but by the time, like while speaking, I understand very well that where to use has or have, what to use with ism or when to use different things. Like it's very natural.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Means like not giving the utmost priority or gradually,
you will learn.
gradually we improve.
Yeah, if you want
Ah,
to, still, if you want to read, you can just learn the tenses only. Not learn, just understand the concept and try to create different sentences on your own. Don't read them. When you read them, you don't use your own mind. You get the
mm-hmm.
everything cooked. Like you just read it and it's already cooked. You don't put any effort. But when you write or when you create your own sentence, then only English comes to you. So
Oh,
just learn the structure and create different sentences using your own intellect. Do not try to copy
okay.
those sentences from anywhere. That will help
Mm-hmm.
you a lot.
Okay, means just learn the structure and then I write the sentence on my own, not
Yeah,
copy and write.
yeah. Even if you're not
Okay.
writing, you can just speak. You can create. Yeah, and
Okay, okay.
you will feel confident also once you start speaking those sentences. I am not talking about you particularly because I know that you are already good, but for the people who are beginner level and they don't know anything and they don't know how to start, so please don't start with grammar at all. First thing I want to say. I started
Yes.
with grammar and I wasted so many months in just learning
Oh.
grammar. I literally feel very bad about that. So I got late because of grammar. Yeah.
You give your lots of time in initial.
Yeah.
No
Anything,
problem. When you
anything. Yeah.
then you know like grammar is not I doing just wrong way. I
Yeah.
only focus on grammar.
Right. I used to read books for grammar. I used to solve exercises. That there are many
Mhm.
applications also. I used to download them. I used to solve them. But I don't know, every time I put that answer in the fill in the blanks, it's like always wrong. So uh, I felt like demotivated. And when you feel
Yeah.
demotivated, you lose your track. You don't find
No.
the right way. Because
Yes,
motivation
yes,
is
I
very
understand.
important, though it is coming from within, but you have to feel motivated to do any good thing in your life. If you are feeling demotivated, lazy, you're procrastinating, you're not going to get the things you really want to achieve. This is what I feel and observe in my life.
No, no, this is also true because procrastination, and if we miss like some days, so it
Hmm.
will really affect on journey,
I'll tell
English
you a
journey.
practical example. Like today is Friday. So
Yes.
today there is no hearings. Generally, I have to attend hearings in the morning, but Friday is off. So what usually happen on Friday, I become lazy on this
Okay.
specific day because I have nothing to do. There is no target in my mind that okay, I have to sit for work at 10:30. There is no urgency. And that's the only reason that I booked this session at 12 o'clock. That is the only reason because I know that if I will book that session, just because of fulfilling that, I will done all my work on time. I will take bath, I will make my son bathe, give him bath, and cook my food, and I actually did everything in order to attend this session only. So always people say that motivation comes from inside, but I think it comes with discipline and a little bit of strategy. That plays a really important role because if I will not plan this session, I'm
Mhm.
sure that I would have been watching TV by this time, or maybe I was like enjoying with my son, or just scrolling Instagram, or
Mhm.
doing something stuff which is not even necessary. So plan your day, make strategies that this is how you have to do. If you have no plan, you are going to ruin your whole day just by thinking what should I do, what should I do, and at the end of the day you will regret. That is also there. We people regret a lot. We eat a lot of food and then we regret, why would I eat it? Am I
Yes,
bloating?
it
I am
happens.
not looking good, I should not eat that. Why don't you think before eating? So
It happens with
yeah,
me also.
with me also. But what I do, okay, let me tell you something. Like it's been 4 or 5 days, I have been walking regularly for 1 hour, and it's like fast walking. So maybe 6,000, 7,000 steps I'm walking every single day. But along with that, I have so many sweets in my fridge because Diwali has just gone. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
am
I
really
understand.
fascinated to eat those sweets, and I'm eating them. So when I eat, I feel regret, and then I thought, why am I regretting? I am walking 1 hour, so I'm just losing those calories. What if I would not walking and then I eat food, eat these kinds of sweet? I might gain a lot. So I'm just satisfied because I'm enjoying eating that sweet. If I feel guilty, then there is no benefit of eating that sweet. Either don't eat, and if you're eating, don't regret. Do it for your happiness.
Yes, do it for your happiness. Yeah, that is true. Otherwise, either you eat, either you don't eat.
या या तो खा ही लो, और खा रहे हो तो फिर अफसोस मत करो, लाइक राइट। खुश रहो कि मैंने खाया, मुझे सेटिस्फेक्शन मिला। दिस
Yes,
एप्लीकेबल्स टू ऑल द फूडी पीपल आउट देयर।
Buddhist people, yeah, and in sweets also because sweets is like
या
calories, yeah, your weight, everything,
एंड यू नो व्हाट
disbalance.
And you know what my mother-in-law, what she was telling me, I'm not eating sugar in my tea. I use sugar free sometimes, or maybe jaggery, or maybe without any sweetener. I eat
Okay.
tea. But apart from that, I'm eating sweets. She's saying, what is the benefit of your leaving sugar? You are leaving this much sugar for tea, and you are eating a lot of sugar during sweets.
Lot
So
of sugar.
I said, I am feeling good. These boxes will empty within a few days, and then I'll be on diet.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So
So,
yeah.
your journey is very you put many efforts because you also start from zero level. I think, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
I mean, I know writing, reading, but I did not know speaking at all. And even I was zero in grammar. I think I'm still zero in grammar. It's not really good. But I
Oh, it's
somehow
good.
tend to speak correct English, but I really don't know the grammar rule behind that. If you could ask me that, like in this sentence, what kind of tense I have put in, I don't know. I really don't know. It's all because of speaking practice.
Oh, and I think like grammar is also important because if you don't know tenses, sometimes you use this is the present time thing, and you use past tense. Means these thoughts comes in my mind.
Don't think. People overthink about grammar, actually. That is also one thing. I will tell you, my son, he is 2.5 years old. I am not teaching any grammar to him. He is speaking good, not English, Hindi, because we have that kind of environment. So
Okay.
now, like from last few days, I have started speaking with him in English as well, because this is how I
Okay.
teach English to my elder son. When he was two and
Okay.
a half years old, I started speaking with him. And that's how automatically by the age of three and a half, he was like fluent in English. So now
Oh,
I'm starting that strategy again with my younger one. He's 2.5. Now he's comfortable in Hindi. He knows many English words also, because this is how I started. So now his English journey is begin and he is learning words by words now. So whenever I say something in Hindi, I again tell him the same word in English. I think yesterday only वो बोल रहा था, like he was saying फेंकू फेंकू, I said throw. So I am going to do it for a few months, and I'm sure that he will be able to speak English after a year or two. Same strategy I followed for my elder one.
means your house, you're creating the English environment in your
Environment.
house as well.
Yes,
You'll
yes, yes.
teach your mother-in-law also. Maybe.
Yeah, actually, that starts from the very beginning. If you want to teach somebody
Mhm.
English, it's not like overnight they will learn English. Now he is 2.5, and I am taking 1.5 years minimum. I am not going to speak with him English all the time, but I will try to mindful. I'll have to be mindful while speaking with him. Whatever I want to teach him, I have to use those kinds of words in front of him. Slowly, will when he will start catching those words, he will get a good base of vocabulary, and then in future, after some time, I'll start speaking with sentence by sentence, so then he will start understanding. Afterwards afterwards it comes that understanding level. Once he'll start understanding, then he will try to speak. That's how a journey begin for a person who is actually beginner in English, the same like a baby is learning. So
Babies
maybe I
learning.
will create a video with him as well someday, as I create with
No,
my elder son. Yeah.
no, definitely. So, did you pressurize your children, or they also enjoy?
Not at all.
Sometimes parents.
No, no, I have never pressurized for anything. I don't even pressurize them to study. And he doesn't study at
Mhm.
all, to be honest. Whatever he studied, that is in school, at home, he doesn't study at all. It's I don't know why he's doing this, but from last few months he's like that. But and also now he's not interested to speak English, and I'm not pressurizing him. Now there is no environment of English at home, because my elder one, he stopped speaking English because he feel that he knows English. So why he need to speak it at home? So he's more comfortable in Hindi or Bengali, that is our mother tongue. So he's not speaking.
Okay.
But now I have to build that environment again for my younger one. Otherwise, he won't be able to speak English. So I'm trying. I'm asking my elder son that please, Mitan, start speaking in English with at least your younger brother. Otherwise, he won't be able to understand that language. And if it starts from home, it'll be very comfortable in the future for him. He
Okay.
should not feel like that teacher is speaking and he's not able to understand anything. So
To
I just want,
understand.
I remember my elder one, when he went to school for the very first day, he was already good with English. So whenever teachers speak, he understood everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. And for
Yeah.
communication, you
Right.
also start learning communication.
Right.
English and communication both are different, right?
Right. Absolutely different, I would say. English is just a part of communication. It is not the whole communication. English is.
Yeah, sometimes
Hmm.
we understood this like English and communication is similar, but I think communication is different and English is different.
I will tell you one short example of this. Do you know the
Mhm.
gurus, spiritual gurus? Even there are many gurus who speak in Hindi, but their words are so much powerful that they create a great impact on the public who are listening to them. Thousands of people visit to satsang hall just to listen their pravachan. You know why?
Mhm.
Are they speaking in English only? No, they are speaking in Hindi.
Yeah.
But millions of people, they go there and listen to that. Why? Because their words has that power. That their words had the power to change their mind. That's why people listen to them, and that is all about communication. Saying something with that impact that people understand what you want to say, not just for the sake of listening, just to feel your words. That is communication.
Yeah, and people will not bored when you speak also, because there are many followers and many people sitting, they listen all that, like, for they quit their all the work
Right.
just to listen.
Right. That is a great communication. We have only left 1 minute. I think we should wind up the session now.
Okay, so give me feedback.
Your feedback, you are so good. You're
Yes, yes.
speaking so well. I don't feel that I'm talking with a learner. I feel that I'm just talking with my fellow YouTuber. So you're already good.
Okay, means which things I improve.
Maybe a little bit of confidence, maybe. I mean, little bit, not that much. Little bit of confidence. You are just feeling hesitant, that's all. You know good English, you are very good, but it's just because that you are feeling nervous, you're not able to put your thoughts in front of me, whatever is inside you. So that is, you need to work on. Maybe after practicing few sessions, you will automatically be fluent in that also.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you so much.
Okay, then thank you. Bye bye. It can disconnect anytime. It's almost 40
Okay.
minutes.
Thank you. Such a lovely and fruitful conversation. I really enjoyed. Nervous also, but enjoying a lot and
Same
learn many
here.
things.
Even I get a chance to speak a lot today, so I am also happy. Okay, then bye
That's
bye.
a good thing. Bye bye.